Sitting here with Nathan the Asha, my good friend, I've known for many years now, and I've seen you grow from an amateur to a IFBB Pro winner, to a guy who stood on the Olympia stage and made people take notice. Now you're working with Yamamoto Nutrition here, a great company. Talk to me a little bit about how that came about.
It came about, Dave, as like I got approached, I had no sponsor, like I said, and the guys basically offered me a deal I couldn't turn down, really. The products are awesome. The team's great, you know. They support me for what I do, and they support my family, and they give me everything I need. So just to pursue my career as a bodybuilder.
Were you surprised, you know, because you've been training obviously for a long time. We all love bodybuilding. We would do it for free. Most of us do it for free.
Yeah.
Were you surprised that someone wanted to pay you a large amount of money and support you doing this? I mean, because now it's like all that hard work paid off.
Yeah, I was surprised, Dave, because, you know, I've done many shows without a sponsor, basically like out my own back pocket, like a lot of the guys out there, you know. Like you said, we do because we love the sport. And these guys offered me, like I say, a good amount of money, and I was totally surprised and I was shocked by the whole situation. But this now has helped me to pursue and, as you can say yourself, become a better bodybuilder. Because now all my time and all my effort is based on bodybuilding and just based on doing better for myself, my family, and for the team.
Now, a lot of people nowadays are not really training heavy anymore. They're doing, you know, weird angle movements, a lot of machine stuff, high reps. I heard from our good friend Matt, manager Matt, before that you were in the gym bench pressing 500 pounds for reps.
Yeah, we got with me, Matt, and our friend from another nutrition company. Basically, like we just asked him around in the gym, and I didn't basically had no 20s, so I was just putting 15s on, 15s, and then we found 2 20s, and then I didn't keep count, you know, I just keep pressing and pressing, and then Matt goes, that's 525 pounds. I'm like, it's like, how many? I'm like, I'll just go for like 7 or 9 or something. I had no wrist wraps,
what?
No elbow wraps, no belts, but I just enjoy benching heavy, you know.
Oh, you're strong, obviously, too.
I like a lot of the guys. Like bench is an ego thing, I think. But I just love benching heavy, and basically Matt can only get 200 pounds. So I wanted to make him look even smaller.
You're looking, like I said, as big as I've ever seen you. You've put on a tremendous amount of muscle over the last year and a half. What do you think you're going to weigh on stage at the Olympia this year?
In kilos, last year it was 116 kilo.
Wow.
This year I plan on being in better condition with a same size waist, maybe 122 kilo, which is like 15 pounds heavier.
Unbelievable gains. Do you attribute that to training out at Oxygen Gym in Kuwait?
Yeah, out at Oxygen Gym in Kuwait, and basically putting all my time and energy into training. You know, I'm going to focus on nothing else. My bills are paid for, my family's looked after, and I can just focus on me and being a little bit selfish, really, and just focusing on myself, my career, and just getting better.
When you train at Oxygen Gym, obviously there's a lot of big guys there pushing each other. Do you guys feel like you have to work harder to try to say, hey, I'm working harder than Ruli, or I'm working harder than Akeem, or I'm working harder than Rami?
I think as a bodybuilder, just as a man in general, you know, you want to push yourself and be better than everyone else in the gym. So we all want to do better than each other, but at the end of the day, like, we only push ourselves to our limit. Because if you're trying to keep with somebody else, you can get injured, and that can be a setback. Me, I see like the likes of Akeem, Roli, and Rami, and I just think I want to be there. I want to be that heavy, you know.
Now, I know it's great working for a company that has high quality products like Yamamoto. Of all their products, what is your favorite one?
The way I isolate, you know. I love the way I isolate. Basically, a lot of way I drink, it kind of gets stuck in my stomach.
The Pepto Pro, you talking about?
Pepto Pro, yeah. It gets stuck in my stomach and I get bloated. But with this, I can drink it, and within an hour I can eat again. So for this, it's good, you know.
It's assimilated really well. Well, look, you got a great company behind you. You're doing well in shows. You're moving up the ladder. I'm hoping to see you in that top 5 at the Olympia this year.
Dave, I hope if I get there, you know, you'll be the first ones I thank, you know, because you was there from before anyone knew me. You guys give me the shout outs before any company knew me, before anyone in America. A lot of people in the UK knew me, so you know, I'll always respect yourselves, and I'll make sure you're one of the first shout out I give. If I get top 5, I get it. But I plan on beating everyone, and to every man to himself, really, on that day.
Give me a front double bicep pose. Unbelievable. I want to bring up one more thing before we close up. My good friend Ali Savi over there was offered a contract with Yamamoto.
Yeah.
You know what? He's a real guy of character, of strong moral convictions. He actually told him, you know what? Don't sign me. Wait till I turn pro. You got to sign this guy, Nathan Asha. He's a true talent. We got to get him on the team. And he made that very unselfish act to get you here, which is something that you don't really see in our industry.
You don't. You know, this guy's awesome. He made the first contact. He made the first phone call. Come on the video. He made the first phone call. You know, without this guy, I wouldn't even be with the company.
Al, you know, people don't do unselfish things anymore. Bodybuilders are known as very selfish individuals. Why would you give up a paid contract to get this guy on board?
Because God will give you everything back when it's time. So I make him sign because he's a good person. I like him, and I hope to represent myself in a company like I will represent the company, like it was my company. You know, like I will do my best. So that's why I basically, you know, I like him and I trust him and I know he can do good.
I only can hope that we can find 1,000 more people like Alessandro Savi with that kind of moral conviction and unselfishness, and I do believe that when you give, you get a lot more back. So this guy's going to be an IFBB pro before we all know it.
Sure.
And let's get a little group shot here. Let me get a pose there, Ali. Nathan, let's see an arm there. Don't worry about me. I'll just like oogle and awe. Dave Palumbo here at the Yamamoto Nutrition booth.
Split breeze and flying, disciple decided, let's get two cycles together, start a virtual riot. I'm talking Ferguson, burning buildings like fuck peace and quiet, sparking the minds of a generation. Give me the fuse and I'll light it.